This is a wireless lantern, and she's not very bright at the moment. Now, this one can charge in free space without ground, and the handle is non-conductive, so I'm not even part of the system. Now, I'll just stand that there for a sec while I start the transmitter to charge it. So you can see there, ID, call sign, indoor, HF, wireless, charging, experiment. Okay, so you can see it's flashing. I'll hold it in free space now. Now I'm only running 10 watts here, and this is just the early stages of such a system. There is definitely lots of room for improvement here. I'm not touching the system, so this is now free space. What you can see is between the flashes now, because there's a lithium-ion cell, a little crappy one, it's starting to store a little bit of this potential. Sorry, what I will do, as you can see, it works with me holding it. It doesn't have to be connected to ground, but out of sheer laziness. Oh no, I was going to sit it on the ground and leave it for a few minutes, but stuff it, I might get accused of cheating, so I'll just cream some of this energy off here. I'll do it in real time. So, no pausing, no edits. So I suppose while I'm doing this, so this is just a helical monopole being driven via one of my magnetic tuning systems and being fed by the IC705 at 10 watts. I've got a nice match there. The SWR is beautiful. That's the mag tuning system. So there we go. So look, that should do for the purpose of this video. What I'll do is I'll move away from the RF source. Before I do, by the way, you might notice the far end of the LEDs there are flashing more than the close end. That's purely because that's the far end of the LED string, and I don't have a capacitor across the end. I could, and that would stabilize it. So the rectifier is, of course, sending at one moment a positive pulse along one of the wires and then a negative pulse along the other wire. And it's those pulses that, of course, are reaching the far end and making the far end LEDs brighter. Whereas closer to the cell, it's more stable. But I could stabilize that with, like I said, with a capacitor across the far end of that string. So yeah, so we've charged that very, very quickly. And now I'll just move off away from the source into the darkness. And as you can see, just in that short time, I now have a wireless lantern. Beautiful. Now, I need to come up with a way of getting greater voltage peaks, not about higher power at on the transmit side of things, but also to perhaps even use a variation of a Cockcroft-Walton voltage multiplier on the rectenna. And bearing in mind as well, this rectenna has no tuning system. If I was to tune it to resonance, it would actually charge even more efficiently. But there you go. What do you reckon about that? Fantastic. This very crude concept definitely holds a lot of promise. And back to the charge source. This time I'll just sit it on the ground. And of course these are also being powered by the RF2, and they also have a lithium-ion cell, except it's literally going to ground. Brilliant. 7.3, and thanks for watching.